Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day. And so Zeus baddies, basically last episode, there's this girl, her name's Gretchen. She said the N-word when she was mad. Meatball like ran up on her, boom, boom, boom. She said the N-word. She said the N-word multiple times. Then Jayla decides to take it upon herself to give her reparations, I guess, for that. Like Jayla and a few other people, and they were calling her racist. Like they were doing a lot. And I pretty much just wanted to give my take on this because it kind of goes pretty much very much into stuff that I talk about. And I just want to make 3 points and then I'm done with the song. American education has given black people a victim complex. Okay, especially history. American history was not good. Just because your ancestors were enslaved does not mean you are black. Simple. And I'm going to stand on that with all my 10 toes. I'm going to stand on it with my 10 fingers as well. Slavery is an institution. Okay, this institution affected and still affects many ethnic groups of people. Although we're only taught white elite American history, we're not even taught poor white people history. We're not even taught none of pretty much American history. Okay, and what we don't recognize is that slavery was everywhere in the world. Before America, it was in Japan, it was in Africa, it was everywhere. Another thing, poor white people were left completely out of history because it doesn't support the propaganda that white people are a unionized group of powerful people. It doesn't support the idea that white people, everybody votes a certain way, and it doesn't support the idea of the American dream. Another thing, slavery held many white Southerners from growing their wealth, and they played mind games, and they were mentally separating poor white people and black people from recognizing that there is a common enemy. They don't care about poor white people. They don't care about black people. They don't care about Asian people. They don't care about Hispanic people. They don't care about African people. Slavery sucks. It was cruel. It was disgusting. Although if we want to make an actual point about racism, we got to bring slavery out of the equation, okay? There were racist tactics that were used to keep it going and to keep it in place and to keep black people down. Race, ethnicity, and nationality has people absolutely confused, okay? Race is such a stupid thing, okay? It is non-existent, and this is literally why, okay? Just think about this. Nationality, Asian people, Japanese, that's a country, okay? Korean, Chinese, you have Thai, Vietnamese people, etc. Australian, okay? South America, Brazilian, Ecuadorian, okay? Venezuelan, etc. North America, Canadian, American, Mexican, European, Italian, British, Greek, French, etc. Now, let me ask you this. Ethnicity, okay? This is supposed to combine cultural, social, and historical aspects of a person. Would you call a Japanese and a Chinese person the same?
Now everyone in town think a Chinese and a Japanese are the same fucking thing!
Would you call a French and a Greek person the same? So how is a melanated Cuban or a Dominican or a Jamaican the same as a black person? How is a melanated British person the same as me? If Caribbean culture is off limits to me, why are they still black? Like, really, no, really make it make sense, because it doesn't. The world has mixed up so much when it comes to the percentages of your bloodline. Just because your people are oppressed does not mean it's the same ethnicity, does not give you the right of nothing.
Turns out I'm not totally white. I'm also part Northern Asian and even some Kurdish. I'm a victim of oppression.
So back to the topic, Zeus. Mariah Lynn is not black. That girl is Hispanic. Scotty. It's so hard to find stuff about what Scotty is, but no. If you have to say that you have black in you, she said, I have Dominican in me. Girl, did you just say that you have Dominican in you? You just said that you're Hispanic. If my great grandma is an indigenous American, do you think I'm gonna claim that? I have Indian, I have Native American in me. No, I don't want to pay my taxes. And there's many different tribes in Native American as well. And I feel like it's wrong just to call them, just to group them together themselves. So yes, they were bullying that girl, because if it was really that deep, Scotty would have got punched, okay? Scotty would have got checked, okay? I would have never even spoke to Mariah Lynn in the house at all. None of that. 3, they know dang well that she didn't use the N-word in a racist term, okay? And if we can say the N-word in many different terms, you think that they haven't picked up on that? Come on now, use your context clues. We all took language arts, did we not? Context clues, come on now. And I like Gretchen because she really stood on it. And I'm not even a fan. I don't say the N-word myself. I'm not a fan of her saying the N-word. I'm not a fan of black people saying the N-word. But what I'm not about to do is sit up here and stand for that, what they were doing to her. And then Natalie, who's also mixed, right? She's like, there are black Puerto Ricans, but she's not a black Puerto Rican. Like I just said, just because you are melanated does not mean you are black. That's like me saying, oh, and this tiger looks like a cat, so let me just go ahead and treat it like a freaking house cat, like a domesticated cat. And then Jayla, she talking about something, if your mama not black and your daddy not black, first of all, okay, let's talk about the ethnicities of all these people. Jayla goes so hard for being black, but yet we have in her own bio, she's Cape Verdean, okay? She rep Cape Verdean, she rep Puerto Rican. We don't see no American flag. Black people, for real, cannot associate with any other country except for America. A white person, I'm not talking about an Italian person, I'm not talking about a French person, I'm not talking about a Greek person, okay? Even though they have maybe Irish bloodline or anything, they're American, they're white, simple. The Claremont twins, their parents are immigrants. They're Jamaican and Haitian. Black does not equal Dominican. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. And then when Gretchen tried to correct herself, Jayla was like, "No, don't say don't use the N word now. Just want to be mad. I'm actually black. I don't claim nothing else but it. I can't go back to Jamaica and say nothing about I'm Jamaican. I can't go back to Haiti and say nothing about no I'm Zoe, nothing like that. I can't do that. I can't go back and raise a Cuban flag and do none of that. I don't eat African food. I eat American food. Like, let's really talk about it." So my thoughts on the episode is that they did entirely too much. Let that girl Gretchen stop saying the N-word, yes, but stop saying the N-word too, because that does have an effect. That's not a good word. If they're gonna get mad about somebody else saying it, you need to stop saying it. Simple. If it has that much of a deep effect on you, stop saying it. I know somebody who's Cape Verdean, literally Cape Verdean. We can connect on certain things and all that good jazz. Although she's Cape Verdean, she says she Cape Verdean, she still claim African. We can talk about the differences between black people and Cape Verdean people. So she stopped saying the N-word. And Jayla, she need to stop acting like she wouldn't claim something else. I'm really just tired of people using their dab of ranch, okay, to try to fit in. It ticked me off because it was giving bully vibes the first time. I like Gretchen. Rolly is black. Callie, Blueface sister, I believe she is black. Krishan is black. Tasiki is black, I believe. But DTB, she's black as well. Just because your people are oppressed or you have faced oppression does not mean you are black. And I don't even like the term African American, because in real life, those slaves that came onto the ship to America, they forfeited that African culture as soon as they didn't commit suicide, as soon as they accepted their new home, their new fate. And it's okay. That's okay.